Hey, history divers, we're diving into the fascinating history of Taiwan today. Our journey starts thousands of years ago with the original inhabitants of this beautiful island. The Austronesian-speaking tribes, ancestors of today's aboriginal communities, made Taiwan their home as early as 6,000 years ago. They were skilled seafarers and agriculturalists, shaping the landscape and culture of Taiwan long before the arrival of any foreign explorers. In the early 17th century, the age of exploration and colonization was in full swing. The Dutch and Spanish, enticed by the island's strategic location and rich resources, were the first Europeans to set foot on Taiwan. The Dutch East India Company established a base in southern Taiwan, trading with the aboriginal tribes and even attempting to convert them to Christianity. The Spanish, not to be outdone, set up their own colony in the north. However, they were eventually ousted by the Dutch, who consolidated their control over the island. But this European dominance was not to last long. Enter the Chinese. During the late Ming dynasty, Chinese settlers began to arrive in significant numbers. These were mostly fishermen and farmers from the Fujian and Guangdong provinces, looking for new opportunities. They brought with them their language, their customs, and their Confucian ideals, shaping the culture of Taiwan in ways that still resonate today. Meanwhile, the Dutch found themselves in conflict with a Ming loyalist, Koxinga, who saw Taiwan as a base to restore the Ming dynasty. After a fierce 9-month siege, the Dutch were expelled, marking the end of European colonial rule and the beginning of Chinese influence. This early period set the stage for a tumultuous history to come. As we move forward, we'll delve into the political journey of Taiwan, its economic transformations, the role of women in its society, and the rich tapestry of languages and religions that make up this island nation. So stay tuned as we continue to dive deep into Taiwan's intriguing past. Now, let's navigate the intricate maze of Taiwan's political history. The political journey of Taiwan has been a roller coaster ride of events, marked by shifts in power and dramatic changes in governance. The story begins with the Qing dynasty, which ruled Taiwan from the late 17th century until the late 19th century. The Qing era was a period of significant cultural and societal development, yet it was also marked by frequent rebellion and tension between the Taiwanese locals and their mainland rulers. Then came the First Sino-Japanese War at the end of the 19th century, a major turning point in Taiwan's political journey. This conflict resulted in Taiwan's cession to Japan under the Treaty of Shimonoseki. For the next 50 years, Taiwan experienced a radical transformation under Japanese rule, with the introduction of modern infrastructure, education systems, and industrialization. However, this period was not without its challenges. The Taiwanese people faced significant cultural and social changes, and there was resistance against Japanese rule, particularly in the early years. Yet over time, many Taiwanese came to identify more with Japanese culture than that of China. Fast forward to the end of the Second World War, and the tides of change were at play again. Japan's defeat led to Taiwan's return to Chinese rule under the Republic of China, led by the Kuomintang, or KMT. However, the KMT's governance was met with resistance from the Taiwanese people, leading to the infamous February 28 incident, a brutal crackdown on anti-government protests. Following the Chinese Civil War, the KMT retreated to Taiwan, effectively making it the last bastion of the Republic of China. Under the leadership of Chiang Kai-shek, Taiwan underwent a period of rapid economic growth and political change. In the present day, Taiwan's political landscape is a fascinating study of democracy in action. It has a multi-party system, and power shifts between the two main parties, the KMT and the Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP. The DPP in particular is known for its stance on Taiwanese independence, a contentious issue that continues to shape Taiwan's political discourse. Despite its vibrant democracy, Taiwan's status remains a complex issue. It is not recognized as a sovereign state by the United Nations, and its relationship with China continues to be a major point of contention. China views Taiwan as a renegade province, while many Taiwanese see themselves as a separate entity. So, Taiwan's political journey is not just a tale of shifting powers and changing allegiances, It's a narrative of a nation striving to carve out its identity amidst the ebb and flow of global politics. It's a complex political journey, one that continues to shape Taiwan's identity. From political tides to economic waves, Taiwan's story continues. In the grand tapestry of Taiwan's history, the economic transformation it has undergone is nothing short of remarkable. In the early 20th century, Taiwan's economy was largely agricultural, hinging on the cultivation of rice and sugar. However, the following decades saw an economic metamorphosis that propelled Taiwan onto the world stage. The government played a pivotal role in this transformation. In the post-World War II era, Taiwan's government adopted a series of 5-year plans to guide economic development. These plans, along with a focus on education, set the stage for Taiwan's transition into a manufacturing hub. Textiles, plastics, and other light industries began to flourish, and the seeds of a technological revolution were planted. Education was a cornerstone of this transformation. Taiwan invested heavily in human capital, fostering a highly educated workforce. This emphasis on education, coupled with a growing emphasis on research and development, laid the groundwork for Taiwan's emergence as a global tech powerhouse. Foreign investment also played a crucial role in Taiwan's economic journey. In the 1960s and 70s, foreign companies started to take notice of Taiwan's growing industrial capabilities and its strategic location in the Asia-Pacific region. Investments poured in, further bolstering Taiwan's industrial and technological sectors. Today, Taiwan stands as one of the world's leading tech hubs, a titan in the fields of semiconductors and electronics. It's home to companies like TSMC, the world's largest semiconductor foundry, and Foxconn, a major supplier to Apple. It's a testament to the power of strategic planning, education, and international cooperation. Taiwan's economy has not just grown, it has evolved. It has moved from the fields of agriculture to the factories of industry, and then to the laboratories of cutting-edge technology. Indeed, Taiwan has carved out an economic niche that carries global significance. Now let's turn our attention to the role of women in Taiwanese society. The journey of Taiwanese women from traditional roles to present-day achievements is a remarkable one. In the past, societal norms and expectations confined women to the home, where they were expected to fulfill roles as wives, mothers, and caretakers. However, with the passage of time and the advent of modern ideas, women in Taiwan began to break these barriers, striving for and achieving equal rights. In the early 20th century, Taiwanese women began to gain access to education. This was a significant turning point, as it opened up new opportunities and allowed women to participate in various sectors of society. Education became a powerful tool for women, equipping them with the knowledge and skills needed to challenge traditional norms and assert their rights. Fast forward to the present day, and you'll find that women's rights in Taiwan have evolved tremendously. Women are now active participants in politics, business, education, and many other sectors. They're making their voices heard and their presence felt in all aspects of Taiwanese society. A shining example of this progress is Taiwan's first female president, Tsai Ing-wen, who took office in 2016. Her election was a landmark moment in Taiwan's history, demonstrating the country's commitment to gender equality and shattering the glass ceiling for women in politics. But Tsai Ing-wen is not an exception. Women across Taiwan are making strides in their respective fields, contributing to the country's growth and development. They are doctors, engineers, teachers, artists, entrepreneurs, and so much more. Their achievements are a testament to the country's progress in ensuring gender equality. Furthermore, Taiwan's legal system has also played a crucial role in promoting women's rights. With laws ensuring equal employment opportunities and protection against domestic violence, Taiwan has set a strong foundation for gender equality. Women in Taiwan have come a long way, shaping the country with their immense contributions. This journey, however, is far from over. With each passing day, Taiwanese women continue to break barriers and redefine their roles in society, leading the way for future generations. Language and religion, two pillars that shape a nation's culture. Let's explore their role in Taiwan. The linguistic landscape of Taiwan is as diverse as its breathtaking scenery. Mandarin, the official language, is widely spoken across the island. It's the language of government, education, and media. But don't be surprised if you hear a melody of other dialects in the bustling streets and markets. Taiwanese Hokkien, often simply referred to as Taiwanese, is the native tongue of more than 70% of the population. This language, rich in history and cultural nuances, is a testament to Taiwan's deep roots in the Hokkien community. But the linguistic tapestry doesn't end there. The indigenous languages of Taiwan, although less prevalent, are the voices of the island's earliest inhabitants. These languages, each unique and vibrant, are a vital part of Taiwan's cultural heritage. Despite their dwindling numbers, efforts are being made to revive and preserve these linguistic treasures for future generations. Now, let's turn our attention to religion, another cornerstone of Taiwan's cultural identity. Buddhism is the most widely practiced religion. Its teachings and philosophies ingrained in the everyday life of the Taiwanese people. Taoism too plays a significant role. Its colorful temples and intricate rituals a common sight throughout Taiwan. Confucianism, although not strictly a religion, is deeply woven into Taiwan's societal fabric. It's more a way of life, its principles guiding everything from family relationships to business dealings. Christianity also has a presence, with a growing number of adherents over the years. In Taiwan, these diverse faiths coexist harmoniously, often blending into a unique religious syncretism. It's not uncommon to see a Buddhist temple, a Taoist shrine, and a Christian church all on the same street. This religious pluralism is a testament to Taiwan's tolerance and inclusivity. Language and religion, in their myriad forms, add to the vibrant tapestry that is Taiwan. Before we wrap up, let's uncover some intriguing facts about Taiwan. Did you know that Taiwan dominates the world in the production of computer chips? That's right, Taiwan is the heart of the global semiconductor industry. Companies like Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, churn out billions of microchips each year. These tiny pieces of technology power everything from your smartphone to your car. This small island nation is the nerve center of our digital world. Next, let's turn our attention to something you might find surprising. Taiwan is a paradise for convenience store enthusiasts. In fact, it has one of the highest densities of convenience stores in the world. You can find a 7-Eleven or Family Mart at nearly every street corner. These stores are a one-stop shop for everything you could possibly need, from hot meals and coffee to concert tickets and bill payments. It's not just about convenience, but a lifestyle. And speaking of lifestyle, we can't forget the vibrant night market culture of Taiwan. As dusk falls, streets all over the island transform into bustling markets, filled with stalls selling everything from fashion to electronics. But the real stars of these markets are the food stalls, offering a smorgasbord of mouth-watering treats. From oyster omelets and stinky tofu to bubble tea and pineapple cakes, the night markets are a foodie's dream come true. Finally, Taiwan also stands as a beacon of democracy and human rights in Asia. It's the first country in the region to legalize same-sex marriage, demonstrating its commitment to equality and diversity. These facts only scratch the surface of what makes Taiwan a truly unique nation. It's a place where tradition and modernity coexist, where innovation thrives, and where the spirit of democracy is alive and well. So the next time you use your smartphone, sip a cup of bubble tea, or hear about advancements in tech, remember the little island of Taiwan making big waves on the world stage. Our dive into Taiwan's history has come to an end, but the exploration doesn't have to stop here. We've journeyed together through the birth of Taiwan, tracing back to its earliest known existence, navigating through the pivotal events that shaped its identity. We've seen its political journey, understanding the intricacies of its system and how it evolved over time. We've also taken a deep dive into Taiwan's economy, exploring the sectors that drive its economic engine and the evolution it has undergone throughout the decades. We learned about the significant role of women in Taiwanese society, their contributions, and the changes they've championed. We've also delved into the rich tapestry of the island's language and religion, understanding how these elements have shaped Taiwan's culture and identity. And of course, we've marveled at some intriguing facts about Taiwan, moments that surprised us, made us think, and perhaps even challenged our preconceptions. Each of these elements, from politics to economy, from social structure to culture, intertwines to form the vibrant, dynamic entity that is Taiwan. We hope that this exploration has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to continue delving into Taiwan's history, as well as the histories of other nations. The world is a vast and fascinating place, teeming with stories waiting to be discovered. And each story, each fact, each moment adds another layer to our understanding of the world and our place in it. So keep that explorer's spirit alive, keep questioning, keep learning, keep diving into the depths of history. There's always more to uncover, more to understand, more to appreciate. Join us again on History Divers, where we explore the depths of our past. Don't forget to subscribe and keep diving into history.